Hello, fellow Bird Time pilots. I feel like I need after receiving another phone call the other day and what I've noticed on my own airplane this morning, I need to give a word of a warning to those that fly the Bird of Time. It's a great aircraft, but I do believe there is a weak point on the aircraft that needs to be addressed probably across the board on everybody that buys an airplane now. Um, the other day I received what I know is at least the second phone call, maybe the third. I can't recall for sure. It seems like there was a third, but I can't remember who it was that have called me in the last about a year regarding the vertitime, the wing collapsing right down the middle of the aircraft. I've had a wing collapse before, but it was after a repair, and it wasn't right down the middle, so I wasn't sure that it was actually any problem with the structure of the wing. It might have been part of the repair job, so I kind of gave Dynaflight a pass on that. But so after receiving that second or third phone call the other day, and this morning I went out to look. I pulled down my wing and took a look at it, and look what I found. Little crack emerging down the middle. This is where the balsa sheeting on both sides comes together and it has a glue joint there. The spar actually is continuous through there. There's not a glue connecting point with the spar. It's one piece going through there, so that's good. But the sheeting is, if you take it off, you'll definitely see that there's a balsa sheeting glue line that goes all the way down there. I think I know when that happened. I had overcorrected on a low maneuver the other day, and I distinctively heard, flying with my brother, a crack going through there. And anyway, I should have probably brought it down right then, but I brought it down later and kind of forgot about it and did not realize that till this morning. But that's one power loop probably away from busting that thing up, or one quick overcorrection again, and that will probably come right down through the middle. So a warning to those that have this: if probably ideally what should be done, and I've done this in the past, is take off the sheeting a ways out on both sides, put epoxy and embed fiberglass cloth in through there in order to be able to take on those G-forces so that glue joint doesn't have to do that. But like I said, for the sake of science, I believe I'm going to do something not as durable right now to verify whether it will work or not for those that don't want to get that aggressive. And that is, I'm going to just run packing tape along the lower leading edge of this wing, probably out all the way to the edge of the middle section, all the way along, probably on the trailing edge as well, and let that joint. I'm not even going to glue it. I'm just going to see if that packing tape in and of itself can take on those G's. Probably do a loop or two, and if that's the case, then to do that on a new aircraft that doesn't have that flaw in it already, you should be pretty comfortable that you're going to avoid that situation in the future. So I may end up with a follow-up video and showing you pieces of my aircraft where it didn't work, but I think it's, packing tape is pretty tough stuff. It can take a lot more tension than the sheeting can. So that's the evil plan, is to try that out and cross my fingers that I keep my airplane. If not, it will be a lesson that, if that can't handle a loop, then even an aircraft that doesn't have a broken seam there with packing tape is probably kind of marginal. And we probably ought to suggest that everybody do something a little bit more aggressive. But that's going to be my first try, and I will let you know on the build log page at rcairmods.com on how that turns out. Anyway, just a heads up for those that are flying. Catch you later. Bye.